here, it's very clear that it's monotheistic and supported by God. Why? Because God in Daniel 2
You're reading monotheistic into it.
It's gonna, no, dude,
You are.
Relax, chill. It says in Daniel 2, like you just said, you haven't read Daniel 2. So in Daniel 2,
I have read Daniel 2. I said I've read it in a while. I'm sorry that not every single day I read all the scriptures from beginning to end.
No problem. We read it every day. So Daniel 2,
my foot, you read it every day.
Daniel 2 talks about the rock being made not by human hands. So it's crafted by God himself. So this is supported kingdom by God that will destroy the other kingdoms. Which
precludes Islam.
Which includes the saints of the Most High, according to Daniel 7 verse 18.
Which will preclude Islam.
How the Son of Man. Let me finish, sir. Daniel 7 verse 18 says that they are the saints of the Most High coming with the Son of Man. So obviously, if they're saints of the Most High, then they're supported by the Most High. Do you disagree?
Which would preclude Islam.
Yeah, it would be Islam. That's right.
Which would preclude Islam.
In what way does it exclude Islam?
Because Islam was founded on the blood of Jews. How could you possibly say that Daniel, who was a Jew, who was prophesying for God, is prophesying some sort of monarchy that would go just because they think that they're monotheistic on ones that kills God's people? Where do you see that this rock kills his own people?
Okay, so you're making a claim now. Okay, so the same one I gave you evidence from Scripture, I want you to provide me evidence. Now, my evidence that Islam came to support the Jews is going to have more bearing.
Oh, you want me to bring evidence from Scripture that Islam is killed Jews?
Yeah. So Rabbi,
even the Talmud finished before Islam.
I'm going to make my point. What was the temple in Jerusalem? What was its treatment by the Roman Empire? Seeing as you know history about Rome, what were the Romans doing to the temple at the time of the Prophet, 600 AD?
There was no temple at the time.
What were they doing to that region?
Hang on. Sorry, Dean. I'm going to jump in, Rabbi.
What were they doing to that region?
Dean. First of all,
I want to speak to the Rabbi.
No. I want to answer, Dean.
Yeah.
Okay. It talks about a stone hewn not from human hands. Okay.
Yeah.
That means it's not going to be a battle. Okay. It means it's going to be something like. Hang on.
He just said it.
Where do you get that from?
It's going to be something like Moses came out of Sinai. Humans will not make the empire fall. That's number one.
What does the stone do to the statue? So now the rabbi doesn't want to speak.
One second. Number two.
Excuse me. I'm not allowed to have anyone else. I'm not allowed to have anyone else on this live. You're the only one who's allowed to be on this live.
I mean, I want to speak to a rabbi.
No. I'm a rabbi. Hang on, Dean.
You're a rabbi? Okay, I'm a rabbi too. Go ahead.
Number two.
You're not a rabbi. You're no rabbi.
The Messiah.
I was just teaching you Daniel 2.
You taught me nothing about Daniel 2. You're just like the Christians. You have the misinterpretations out of context.
One second. Everyone, Rabbi, can I?
It doesn't say anywhere that the statue is smashed in Daniel 2.
Rabbi,
says,
let me take this.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It says the stone smashes the statue, sir.
Show me the verse.
Right there, Daniel 2. Go to verse 44. It's right there.
Dean. Number two.
I will read the verse. Just as you saw that from the mountain a stone was hewn without hands, right? Okay, right. He's right, without hands, right? And they crumbled the iron and the copper, the clay, the silver, and the gold. And the great God, not anyone else, God has let the king know that will be after this that the dream is true and the interpretation is reliable.
So the stone crumbles it, yeah.
You said smashed, and you said like it's
crumble, smash. You're using off translation.
I'm using an off translation. Interesting.
Whatever it is, crumble, smash, all synonymous. It's destroying the statue.
The statue the statue gets crumbled. The statue gets taken away, which sounds a lot more to me. Which sounds a lot more to me like Christianity. Exactly, sounds a lot more to me like what Christians did. If anything, I would give more credence to Christians in this verse than you.
But you just said Trinitarians were pagans.
That's why. Obviously, that's why it's not Christians. But if anyone fits better, it definitely doesn't fit with Islam.
Okay, so you haven't given actually a defeater. So you said because we oppress Jews.
Hang on, Rabbi. The second point.
So my point is, one second. My point is that the temple at the time of the prophet.
You have a bad echo.
There was no temple. The menstrual rags as well as trash. It was a dumping place, the temple, at the time, the place of the temple. When the Prophet ﷺ,
you want to talk about the temple? You know that I went to go visit the Temple Mount, and you know what the Muslims are doing in the temple now? The Muslims are playing soccer, the Muslims are picnicking, the Muslims are throwing rocks at Jews who visit on the Temple Mount. So don't talk about what the Romans don't do, what we were doing on there. What are the Muslims? The Muslims are supposed to revere the place, right? Supposedly Jerusalem is a holy place, and yet they go on the Temple Mount and there's garbage all over the place, and they throw rocks at people who visit, and they picnic, and they kick soccer balls. So yes, the Muslims definitely are respecting the Temple Mount. So don't cast exactly a lot of stones. What is this? What is anything? You haven't made a point. You know when Muslims come on, they read a few verses, and they try to make a point, and I say, well, I disagree with your point, and now the Muslims like, oh, I'm going to make 15 other points.
Let me cook him.
Yeah. Okay. So the point is, at the time of the Prophet ﷺ.
Okay, go ahead. Why don't you make a point?
You're interrupting, dude. Like what? You just yapped. What?
All right. So, anyways, Dean, listen.
Just
after that verse, it says the Messiah will come. Did the Messiah come after the Ottomans?
I asked him that question already. I told him that no Messiah came.
Yeah, so I don't know what kind of argument you have.
Say the Messiah will come?
It's talking about the Messianic verse.
It says the great God has let the king know that this will be after this, and the dream is true, interpretation is reliable. How do you know when it's true? Because when it's done, there'll be a messianic era.
Sorry, you just made a claim. Where does it say the Messiah will come? Go ahead. Where does it say that? Man, multiple rabbis are getting baked right now. Where does it say the Messiah will come? Getting baked.
Sure, if you I'm letting you answer.
What does it mean that it's a final kingdom?
Wait, where does it say the Messiah would come?
No, it's a messianic. It's messianic.
No, where does it say that you made a claim that it says the Messiah would come?
It says it in that verse. It says it in 45.
Where does it say? Go ahead.
It says the great God has let the king know that.
Where does it say the word Messiah?
It never uses the word Messiah. Okay. Oh, catch-22. When you give me one other time it uses the word Messiah in prophets and writings. You know when it uses the word Messiah in prophet writings? It uses it with Cyrus. That's the only time the prophets and writings uses the word Messiah. Of course, it doesn't say the word Messiah once in Daniel.
Why did he claim it says Messiah?
Because Daniel is prophesying about the Messianic era.
Does the Ottoman Empire exist today?
Now. So Shuf, are you going to backtrack on what you said? It's being reported by.
No, it's 100% a messianic verse.
No, where does it say Messiah? You said the verse says Messiah.
What is he talking about? Daniel's prophecy.
Does it say Messiah?
Oh, here we go. This is the typical Muslim liar. There we go. Now come the liars. Now comes when you have nothing to say. When you have nothing to say, all you Muslims are the same. You have nothing to say, or you just start calling people liars. What about Tekiya? I call you Cap. I call Tekiya on you. Don't call us liars. How dare you call us liars?
Rabbi, why are you doing Tekiya, bro? This is Jewish Tekiya.
Yeah, Jewish Tekiya. Tekiya is a long blast in the shofar.
All right, let's bring it back. So what's the point?
Is Daniel 7 not a messianic verse? Is Daniel 9 not about messianic?
So nowhere in Daniel 2 or Daniel 7 does it say it's the Messiah, actually.
It doesn't say it's the Messiah anywhere in Daniel. It doesn't say any. You know what? Isaiah doesn't use the word Messiah either.
Rabbi, I'm not done. Just let me finish. Nowhere does it say that. It's a mere inference that it's the Messiah.